Good afternoon guys and welcome back. So a couple of days ago I uploaded a video about buying parts of Amazon. Now I had a couple of comments about don't buy from overseas, support local business, buy within your country and all that sort of thing. So today we're doing a video where to buy Jeep parts from and how to support your local economy. Now there's so many different places to buy Jeep parts from. It doesn't have to be Amazon or eBay or any of those sort of places. You can buy them right in your backyard. You can actually buy them from your neighbour. You could do swaps, you could do whatever you want. So the number one place I think is, well, underrated for actually buying parts second hand or brand new, is actually Facebook Marketplace. It's an extremely useful place, not just for Jeep parts, for anything. Like we just went to go pick up a whole bag of the next size up and close for $15. Now one of these t-shirts in here is worth more than $15, it's probably worth $45. But we bought the next size up in my son's clothes for $15. And in that bag of stuff, it actually came with this awesome Jeep t-shirt. Don't know if you guys can see that. Off-Road Legend Safari Team 1985, and it's got a photo of a JK, which is awesome. Trying to find Jeep t-shirts for kids is so hard. But just before we get started guys and go any further, let me know in the comments what you guys are doing to support your local economy and where you guys are buying your Jeep parts from. Now as I was saying, Facebook is an awesome place to either buy brand new parts or second hand parts. I'm talking about Facebook Marketplace. It's so underrated. There's so many different parts on there. So I've sold and bought both my JK and TJ on Facebook Marketplace. Now I'm not talking about buying your cars, but when you're scrolling around trying to find parts, these sort of things pop up and sometimes you can find an awesome deal. But you can type in Jeep TJ parts, you can do water pumps, radiators, steering, anything. And a lot of people who buy brand new parts and not necessarily install them or have upgraded to something else, or if you're just looking to replace your stock parts, a lot of people who have upgraded from stock do sell their stock parts. So if you've broken something or something's worn out, like a steering component, something like that, more than likely someone will have a part on there. Now this is also a good opportunity for people to either get a good deal when buying something, but also earn a little bit of money for yourself. It's a strange time in the world at the moment where some people are out of work, which sucks. So if you're like me and you kind of, I wouldn't say hoard, but keep a lot of older parts just in case. I've got a box over here that I made up. I've got this crate from work and I've just spray painted Jeep on it, and it's kind of like my parts box. But I got parts in there as well. I got parts there. I got parts over there. I got kind of parts everywhere. So I don't have the TJ anymore, and a lot of the parts I do are for the TJ. Now my neighbour's got a TJ. A few of my good friends also have TJs. So I've kind of kept parts just in case they need something, or one day I probably will buy a TJ again. So I want to have those parts handy. But because people aren't buying from overseas and they want to support the local economy and not buy from, well, say overseas, I won't go into detail from where, but I will be putting a lot of these TJ parts up for sale. It's not just because I need the money, it's because I want to support local buyers and give them a good deal. So I'll be putting my parts up. Also a few of my friends have been clearing up their sheds. If you're off work at the moment, it's a great time to do that. As I said in that camping video about camping underneath the house, the backyard camping, it's a good time to go through all your stuff, find out what you don't need, either upgraded to something better if you think you might need that, and sell your old parts. Some people I've seen camping tables. I should have actually picked these up. I probably should have picked these up actually. There was like a Rhino rack, like one of those soft carry bags on top. Someone had that up for free. I should have grabbed that. Camping tables. Someone had 4 camping tables up for free. Should have grabbed those. But all that sort of stuff, it's a great time to pick up free stuff. I love free stuff. The other day we picked up this like little car that my son can sit in and kind of like walk around. That was free. And we were going to buy one. They're about like 125 bucks. So jump on Facebook. You can type in free. I've done free Jeep parts before. I found a couple of things. I've actually used those on my TJ. So you can either do it by make and model, Jeep TJ parts, whether it be wheels or tyres. You can buy, at the moment I can buy a steel set of wheels with a 17 by 8 with 32s, 33s I think on it, 400 bucks. So that's an awesome deal. So people are getting rid of their stuff. So Facebook is such a useful tool to use, and I think a lot of people overlook that. The other thing is, in Australia we've got Gumtree. People are kind of going away from that, but you can still get some good deals because other people aren't actually looking at that site. Those sites there, they are moving on to Facebook and stuff like that. So people that still upload to Gumtree, sorry, a lot of people aren't seeing that, so it's not selling as fast. You might even get a better deal. And don't feel bad about haggling the price or trying to talk them down. I kind of, if I'm selling something, I start a little bit higher than my ideal price, and people work down that way. I kind of get what I want, and someone thinks they're getting a good deal as well. So don't be scared to barter. So we've got Gumtree here, it's Trade Me in New Zealand, and we've got a few other ones as well. So have a look on whatever sites you have in your country. The other thing that made me think as well, when people said don't buy from Amazon and eBay, you can actually set your country to America, Australia, New Zealand, whatever country you live in. You can actually set the country, so you can actually buy second-hand parts that are local to you. It's not just stuff overseas, so you can set whatever country you want. So I think when I said Australia, the prices are a little bit more than trying to ship something from overseas. Sometimes the parts I had the other day for the Jeep were a lot cheaper than what I could get in Australia, and it was free shipping. But then people were saying, support your local business, put money back into the community and stuff like that. And putting stuff up for sale, putting money back in the community, putting money back in your pockets, buying stuff locally from your neighbours, from different Jeep groups as well, like from your local area, is putting money back in the economy as well. Supporting someone else that might not have a job and just wants to earn a little bit of money to maybe support their family and something like that. So the other thing is, there's so many, that's Facebook Marketplace, but the other thing on Facebook as well is Facebook buy and sell groups. So many good things come up with that, and I think a lot of people don't actually see them. You've actually got to scroll down to older posts, because I don't think people see them. As soon as something new or something that people have commented on or have liked, it actually goes to the top. So things that you might need actually go to the bottom. But the other thing you can do is, I've done this before when I'm either looking for parts or when I was looking to buy my JK, I've actually made a post. Anybody got a JK Wrangler for sale, or a TJ radiator, stuff like that. So because some people are like me, kind of hoard their parts for a rainy day or one of those maybe moments. It could happen, and I kind of want those parts on hand. Like, I've still got the old gearing from my Dana 30 back here. I've got the old axle, like just in case someone needs it, or I might make it into something. Also got a factory TJ wheel as well. But if you guys want any of those things, please let me know. I don't necessarily want to get rid of them, but if you guys need them, I'd rather help you guys out, or help someone that might have snapped an axle. That one is bent, but if someone snapped one and they can't get to work or can't make a living because if they don't have a car, let me know. I've got that stuff sitting there. But as I was saying, make a post on a Facebook group. We've got like the Jeep Freaks Queensland, Sunshine Coast Jeep page, and if you guys aren't members of these, go subscribe, go get amongst it. A lot of the things in your area probably run group events, days out and stuff like that. But get amongst those groups and then make posts. Does anybody have a spare axle? Does anybody have steering components? Mine are broken. And a lot of these people, as I was saying before, kind of store these parts for a rainy day, but they don't necessarily want to put them up for sale and have people haggle them and, oh, I'll give you this price, or I might pick it up, and then don't end up showing it. It's really annoying. And that's kind of a bad thing about putting stuff up for sale. You get those people that aren't genuine buyers. But if you put up a post that you're trying to find something, then people know that you're a genuine buyer, you're looking to buy it. Say you've got cash waiting, something like that. Then people know you're actually genuine and want to buy that thing. So that's a great way to find the parts you need and also help someone out as well. The other thing is, a lot of people, say take my neighbour for example, he's got a TJ, he's just moved in. This is when I had my TJ as well. Well, I've still got a JK, but we got the talking as you do. When he first moved in, I was like, oh, I hope he's moving next door. Get to live next door a Jeep owner. So we've communicated back and forward, and he was having some trouble with his steering and his TJ, so I went to go have a look. I said, you need to replace like your pitman arm, your tie rod in and a couple other components. And he's not mechanically minded. He could probably do it, but he wants to take it to a mechanic. And a lot of mechanics are either on restricted hours or closed down. So if you are mechanically minded, or you are a mechanic, maybe put up a post saying if anybody needs a hand. There's a lot of people out there that don't know how to work on their Jeeps, or are scared to, or something like that. So maybe put up a post, give someone a hand. I mean, mechanics are expensive, no doubt. That's why a lot of people do work on their cars themselves to try and save a little bit of money. So maybe put up a post if you are mechanically minded. You might be able to change a tyre for them, swap out suspension components, whatever. In exchange, they can pay you for that, so you might be able to earn a little bit of money on the side as well, and they get a service in return. I mean, it's just like normal, but we're trying to help the community out, and keep money flowing within our circles. And you might make a new friend as well. But if you guys got anything to comment, any other suggestions on where you're buying Jeep parts from, something I've left out, something that I should have added and I didn't, please let me know in the comments below, guys. I don't really have a lot of Jeep parts coming at the moment. I've got a few things I'm tidying up for our camping trip, which is I actually have no idea. Whenever these national parks reopen, we want to go to Fraser Island at some point, but we're just trying to get the Jeep ready, and in the best possible condition, so like that when these laws or these restrictions lower, we can head straight out and we're gone. We're out making better content for you guys, and I'm sure you guys are in the same boat, itching to get back out there, ready to hit the trails. It's a bit of an annoying time at the moment, so I'll probably have some parts updates. There's a few things on the tidy up. These guards that will be in a future video shortly. We're going to tidy up this front bumper, a couple other things as well. But if you guys got any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.